guys, it's Eric G from Around the House Show. Is your barbecue just barely holding on and you need to upgrade it? We got you covered. Monument Grills was founded by three good friends in Atlanta, Georgia that wanted high-quality, durable grills inspired by iconic monuments. The grills are created for the person who loves to cook and are built to last and to enhance your outdoor cooking experience. What I love is that they are the best quality grills for under $900. So check out the American gas grill experts at monumentgrills.com. I bet you'll love to cook on one like I do. Check out the new standard in outdoor cooking at monumentgrills.com.
Now that is a tasty burger. Get your next barbecue at monumentgrills.com. When it comes to remodeling or renovating your home, there is a lot to know, and we have got you covered. This is Around the House.
Welcome to the Around the House Show, the next generation of home improvement. Thanks for joining me today. This is our weekday update. The stuff that didn't make it into last week's show and the stuff that didn't make it into next weekend's show. This week I'm down here in Las Vegas at Design and Construction Week. This is the ultimate home improvement design construction show. It is absolutely amazing. This is millions of square feet, and we're talking big booths like Toto, Kohler, LG, all these. Each one of these is about half the size of a Home Depot store, and I'm not exaggerating. So that's how big this is. And I'm going to show you here in the coming weeks the next greatest, latest stuff for your home. Before it hits the internet, before it hits the store, we're going to be breaking a lot of new stuff here for you. So you get to see what I saw, and I'm running a ton of video for stuff so you can catch it as well. Today, I wanted to do a little bit of cleanup. And by the way, this hour is brought to you by our friends at Monument Grill. If you're looking for that best, biggest, brand new barbecue, and I tell you what, they got a new series coming out in March here. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek. That's all I can say. But this is going to blow your mind because I've already seen it, guys. Check them out at monumentgrills.com. We'll be talking more about that brand new barbecue series in coming weeks. So I had some questions come in. We were talking about internet and Wi-Fi standards, and so many things out there. When you go look at Wi-Fi stuff, you'll see something that's maybe compatible with SmartThings, which is a Samsung product. That is their kind of product that they use to manage things, and it's pretty good. I use that around my house. But the latest and greatest out there is Matter. And what Matter is, you see this everywhere now. That is the latest and greatest, because the problem we've had, and I'm going to dial it back here a little bit, the problem we've had with all the smart home tech is that everybody made their own thing and nothing was compatible with each other. There was no interoperability. So if you had a Samsung this and an LG that, or a Carrier this, or whatever, none of this stuff worked together. And so the last few years, probably the last 3 to 5, interoperability has been a big word in letting these smart things work together. Whether it's a switch or a smart TV or any one of those. And that's the problem. We have not had that seamless thing. So we had 8 apps, 10 apps on our phones if you were into smart stuff, and it didn't work very well. Really, the ideal smart home system really anticipates your needs and responds when you want it to work. Sometimes you'll yell at Alexa and things don't happen, or you want to do that, and that stuff happens, but you want it to work as seamlessly as possible. So I hate having to open up, swiping, looking through my iPhone, trying to find an app. Even though it's organized, it's not organized as it should be, thanks to my ADHD, but you know what I'm saying. This is what it is. So we've had all these different smart home standards out there. And so really, great example, Alexa wouldn't talk to the Google Assistant or any of the Apple devices, so we had just a hot mess right there. And that was a problem. So Matter, which is basically its own design language. So it's an open source interoperability standard. That came out about 2022. And it had a rough and slow start like many things do. All of a sudden now, Amazon, Apple, Google, all these other companies are jumping on board, and they've been doing that over the last few years. So basically what Matter does is it enables all your different smart home devices and ecosystems to play nicely together in the same sandbox, which is super cool. So when you see it on the side of a box, it says, hey, this works with Matter, it's Matter compatible. That says that the device manufacturer that built it had to comply with the standards that Matter said that you have to do. So that means it's going to work well together. So that way, your Siri, Alexa, Google, and all that other stuff starts to work together. So that way you can go out and really buy whatever device you want to have and make it work together. And so that way they see each other, they work together. So it also lets you use, like at my house, I'm an Apple guy, like with my iPhone, so I have an Apple HomeKit in there too. But how it works with that, it works with all this other stuff. So last week I installed on the TV show a brand new Acora camera that's absolutely amazing. But when I set it up, it went into Matter. It was a Matter bridge. We'll talk about that in a second. And then it also went into my Apple HomeKit, so I could actually go in and run it through that. So it's really cool how this stuff works. So basically, we had this Zigbee out there, we had Z-Wave, we had all these other kind of languages. But Zigbee used to be the big name that was coming up, but really the CSA, which was it was the Connectivity Standards Alliance. Sorry, a lot of words right there. Maintained this new Matter standard. So they're the ones that are policing this so people can make it work together. So really what this is, a language for all your new stuff to work together. Now, you will need sometimes hubs and things like that. So that way there's something that translates what your Apple device does to Matter or one of your other products. But these little hubs will let things work together. So there'll be something that translates that into it, but it all works seamlessly together. So I'm not going to go into the weeds here on this because it is a heck of a boring subject when we get into this. But there are hubs, there's bridges, there are things like that let you do this. And what these things do, like a bridge, is it actually will let other devices run that are competing companies. So you can see that a light is on or what's going on with the camera settings. So these things make it a lot easier to use without having to get the different apps out there. So you can do a deep dive, jump on your favorite YouTube channel and do that. But really, this all of a sudden makes it so the light bulbs and the switches and the refrigerators and the air conditioners and the robot vacuums all are talking on different languages. And they keep adding, for instance, the first spec Matter 1.0. Basically, that was light bulbs, smart plugs, locks, TVs, smart blinds, garage doors, things like that. Maybe some thermostats. It was simple. Then with Matter 1.2, they added a bunch more. So they put refrigerators, dishwashers, a lot of the smoke and carbon monoxide alarms, that kind of stuff, fans, a lot of appliances. With 1.3, they added more categories. So you have energy management, you have electric vehicle chargers, leak detectors, microwaves, ovens, cooktops, dryers, that kind of stuff. This is a really big thing that's happening out there. So really, you got to really start working with making sure that like you get the right hub to make these things work together, but it's not very hard. And it's very easy to figure out what you need. And I hope that answers your question. Now, this weekend on the show, I grabbed 2 episodes because I'm down at Design and Construction Week, so we didn't have a chance to do a new show. And quite frankly, I had 2 amazing guests lined up, and they were both out with that 2-week flu. So we pushed that out another couple weeks so we can put that in. And I didn't want to just throw something together. So I grabbed a couple episodes this weekend that aired during the holidays in different times where just because all of you guys were busy, I think a lot of people missed them because they're great things coming up that you want to check out. And so we're rerunning it this weekend on the show. A little different mix, a little different. When we do these big interviews, a lot of the stuff doesn't end up in the show that airs out on the regular podcast. It does on the larger premium Around the House premium membership there where you can pay $4 and get to hear the whole thing commercial free. But most of you guys out there didn't hear that. So we got that coming up this weekend. All right, everybody, I get back to the show here. We got a busy day and rest of the week ahead. Stay kind to each other out there. And I appreciate you tuning in as always. I'm Eric G. Thanks for tuning in to Around the House. We'll see you this weekend, and stay tuned on all the social media because I got a million videos to post up. This is going to be a great show.
Life is a love song, let's be lovers. We're all over the radio. Take my hand, I know where to go. All over the radio with you.
Are you a contractor, landscaper, or small business owner? Are you tired of renting or pulling that worn-out trailer to the job site? Is that really the best look for your company? It's time to up your game and check out the trailers from Summit Trailer. If you want the highest quality trailer you can own, they are proudly made right here in Oregon with a dealer network all along the West Coast. What I love about my Summit Trailer is that it's a dump trailer that was designed to work. I can load it up without having to worry about if it's going to be able to lift the load, and it pulls like a dream. This was built to work. So it doesn't matter if you want a dump trailer like mine or a deck over flatbed, tilt bed, or utility trailer. They got a trailer that'll fit your needs. Invest in your business with something you'll feel proud of, pulling up to any job site or your next project. Check out the best trailer in the West at summittrailermfg.com. Check out the dealer locator and find your nearest dealer at summittrailermfg.com.